Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest World of ZZT livestream. I'm Dr. Doss, curator of the Museum of ZZT, and today we are continuing with part 2 of our Alright, I'll drink some water. Part 2 of our never-ending journey to play through every single 24 hours of ZZT game. We just started last week. And we jumped into the middle here with the Summer 2000 contest. Because apparently most of its games were missing for the past 26 years, roughly. And now we've got them. We went from like 9 preserved entries in this contest to closer to 30. So happy ZZT Sunday. It's time for some more metamorphosis. Last Sunday was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to more weird and wild stuff. Made in just a single day. It's kind of absurd. So I think we can just hop on in. Already got our next game on the list ready to go, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's lying about its title. Pleasant Thoughts by DPLObster. I mean, it looks pleasant, but I know the plot to this one. I don't think there's going to be a lot of pleasant thoughts. It looks nice. Here we go. We start in a cave of menu. Welcome to DPLObster's Pleasant Thoughts. The menu, and the last few boards of this game are somewhat junky, as I had a little accident where I had to redo the first 4 boards, which cost me 2 hours. Other than that, here we go, with the time log. Everybody loves putting these things in. 2 o'clock, figure out the time zones. 5 o'clock. Uh-oh. Realize you started late. Come up with an idea. Accidentally have the first 4 boards destroyed. This is a rough devlog. Go to bed. I'm amazed this is going to get finished. Sleep in. You're having a bad day, Mr. Lobster. Okay, finished. With 1 hour to spare. Thanks go to no one, since I feel like it. Bleh. Okay. In the game, I mean, yeah. Love a menu with one option. That's what happens when you forget that you have 24 hours to go. I guess we'll watch a movie now. Story begins in a dank, dark warehouse. A dim ceiling light shines a flickering light onto a rickety old table. 3 obviously rich men sit around this table. 2 shadowy figures lurk to the east. One is small and looks much like a teacher or scientist. The other is very tall. A glinting 45 hangs at his waist. And so that's it. The limiter removes a body's protection against disease. Of course these people infected may die, and of course there is also an antidote. The unlimiter cancels the limiter's effects. You can buy the unlimiter from me for $6 million. Is that a bargain? I guess so. All the rich men seem to think it is. This object is named Morality. Okay. I think we're going to really hit it over the head on this one. As I was saying, I want $6 million cash. Cash? How can you charge such exorbitant prices? Well, if you don't wish to buy, I'll let my assistant Nunzio show you out. Excuse me, one question please, Professor Ilden. Is this morally right to do this? I mean, possibly kill millions? I think we can figure out the story of this one a bit. How dare you talk back to the professor? Now, Nunzio. Mr. Vectra here has an honest question. Now I justify this by this theory. Back in the early 1900s, millions died from various diseases, but the human population stayed fairly constant. Now, with all these new medical advances, millions have survived that would have, under normal conditions, died. The Earth cannot support so many people. So it goes. Nervous, thank you for following. Enjoy this game about killing everybody for living too long. Wish you wouldn't put it so negatively. The limiter neutralizes today's antibiotics. Wouldn't the whole human population die out? No, many would survive. They would be the strong. Today, weak people that shouldn't have survived do. This weakens the human race as a whole. Shane is only as strong as his weakest link. I can think of several websites this guy might post to. Who knows what disasters may occur? Only the fittest survive. Of course, the weak like you can survive for a price. It costs a lot to make me feel like weakening the human race by letting your kind survive. The unlimiter, as you know, makes the limiter ineffective. But if the unlimiter is introduced into a body where the limiter is not present, the weak lambs, as I call them, my god, become the strong, the wolves, respectively. We're really dragging this scene out. I get it. Man wants to do a mass killing. I have taken the unlimiter, therefore I am a god to you. Hello, welcome. You know who else had these thoughts? This is a... You are comparing me to Hitler. How amusing. What a powerful line. What a great delivery. Alright. We get the idea here. This is morally and ethically insane. I am calling the cops. We're really establishing Professor Ilden as quite the evil guy. I thought you were God. Don't you have any ability to kill without man-made weapons? Well, I have tired of your insults, sir. If you wish, die now. Mr. Ilden concentrates for a second. A wave of force comes from his forehead. Okay, well, he does have superpowers. All that remains of Mr. Vectra is a bloody heap. Now, if any of you have any other questions, Nunzio and I will take our leave. If you wish to pay for the unlimiter, you know where to find me. It will take a lot of money to convince me to make the human race weak. Hello, Snore. We're having a blast here already, I think. Well... The lights go out and all we can see is the bloody mess. Anyway, back to the pleasant thoughts. And now the true adventure begins. Daryl Matsuda, a rather below-average kid, never thought of or even dreamed of what happened over the next few weeks. Even afterwards, he still can't believe it, but afterwards he doesn't have to worry about much. This is his story. Daryl Matsuda was a below-average kid, not strong, not social, not popular, not smart. He had a very deep mind, being able to figure and reason. This, of course, had no practical use, but later made him one of the most important people in the world. A few weeks before this day, many people he had known were getting sick. Well, nothing serious, mostly just influenza. But a couple of cases of pneumonia in older people and small children. Nothing serious, just a rampant flu bug. This game hits different now. Daryl loved this part of the forest near his house. Feels peaceful. Oh. Okay. Before I go to the gem. Daryl's friend Jenna. Jen was Daryl's friend since they were toddlers. Of course, Daryl thought he was in love with her. He realized what he felt wasn't a physical love, but the love between two family members. Sometimes he cursed his reasonings. What? I'm not going to dwell on this. Daryl, your mother's sick. With the flu. Oh, it's a real sick flu. How sick? Real sick. Hospital sick. I needed you to drive since the ambulance left without us. Right, where's the car? On the corner of Sweeney and Todd. Okay. Alright. I mean, the reference changed. I saw Sweeney in his EZT game, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what you did there. And then I got to the next line. Perfect spacing on these letters. They make good meat pies. Incredible. We got us a theater kid. Alright. Can I go in this cave? Sorry, Mom, there's a cave? Oh. Okay. Good use of your 24 hours. I guess if we go in the cave, we get to play Hungry Hungry Fatties. All the food and cameos into Fatty the Fat Man's mouth. I mean, I am excited to see ZZT Hungry Hungry Hippos. The theming could use some work, but make Fatty's tongue shoot out and grab the food. My goodness. Now go eat food. Any instructions? What about you? Oh, okay. Trader Joe here. Well, or Grifflekin. Super secret key. Well, okay. 1 point to leave the loop. Oh, well, thank you for lying about that. So what do I do? Okay, I ate some Jell-O. Aww. Not easy. Oh, I got one. Oh, hang on 1 sec. I was trying to match the gift key, and I got desynced here. Okay. I do not want to record this entire playthrough into a single GIF. Was it 50 for the key? Is there like a time limit? Are there any restrictions here? I really gotta... Generic food. Guess I gotta go a little late. There we go. Come on. I just want to see what the last thing is. They just keep the regular old food just keeps getting in the way. There we go. What we got? Arrows. Sorry, King Arrows. Is it always the same one? I'm so glad it's somebody we still have around. It's so picky. Alright, I'll give it one more go. And then I'll just buy the super secret key, because I can't wait to see what other unnecessary content is needed here. Alright, 50 points for a key. I wonder what this is going to do. What a weird thing to put in your game. Alright, anyways, time to visit my mom in the hospital. Wait, did I actually grab my gem on the first board now? Or was I so distracted by the cave and conversation? I did grab it. Is there gonna be a good ending if I get all the gems? Is this a gem hunter like? Why? Why did you not use fake walls for the paint in the road? Nice looking car, too. I see. That's some okay. Bleh. That's some okay looking art. Come on, hurry. We have to get to the hospital. Is it that bad? Afraid so. She just collapsed while talking on the phone. She called 911 and then fainted completely. So get going. Ah, sheep shite. The drama. Those two trucks are cutting us off. Avoid all the gravel their wheels are spraying up. I love how much of a video game this is. Ah. I hate being behind two trucks like this. Oh no. It's trying, at least. The effort is here, but, just, you know, stay in this lane and you'll be fine. Alright, let's get out of here. The perfect drive. Oh, we're back already. So, how's Mom? How is she? Hi, Jenna. How is who? What do you mean? Yeah, your mother. What did the doctor at the hospital say? It's real bad. She has a disease that can't be identified. They say they've had a lot of cases like that recently. The other patients with the disease are terminal. Joke. Oh my god. Are you okay? What about the rest of your family? My brother and grandmother are at the hospital. I can't find my father. Me? I'm fine. Sort of. I just reason. Always the deep thinker. Every person is just a combination of... Okay, kid. Hydrogen, carbon, etc. And feeling depressed about a human dying is kind of silly. Well, congrats for you. I'm glad you're so enlightened. Oh, that's got rational? Oh my god, kid. Daryl. No, that's heartless. I can't believe this. It's your mother. I'm sorry, it's just when I'm upset I do this. I reason that it isn't very significant. Well, stop it. It's awful. Are you saying you don't like how my mind works? That I think beyond the person and emotions? This is not a likable protagonist. Jenna, I'm sorry you're hanging out with this guy. I hate it. Seems so wrong to not care about your mother or anyone. Not that I don't care. Get the hell out of here. Oh, she's crying. Tears? Maybe I was too harsh. A lot of tears. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. I've never seen a smiley face cry. Usually they just become the other smiley face character back and forth rapidly. That's how we convey any emotion. A figure came crashing out of the brush. Okay, moving on. Oh. The figure approaches. He clutches his bleeding shoulder. Even so, he has a triumphant smile on his face. This is Yasunori Mitsuda, Daryl's father. Father, what happened? Oh, why do you care? He's just carbon. I was shot, but it doesn't matter. I have something that I got shot for that will let us live. Father, what are you talking about? Let us live? Are you hallucinating from blood loss? Haven't you noticed the strain of disease lately? A scientist, Professor Ildon, has released what he calls the limiter into the air. It disables the human body's immune system. That's why everyone is getting sick. Whoa, slow down. Are you sure you don't want me to take you to a doctor? It will kill millions upon millions. If this were true, what can we do? I stole this from him. It's called the Unlimiter. Yes, we established this. Take these pills. Are these all? I love when the idea is just who's gonna know. That kind of borrowing. I mean, it's working. I'm unfamiliar with all these names and references so far in this one. Now, where's your mother? She's at the hospital. Oh no, I hope I'm not too late. Take this bottle up to your grandfather's in the mountains. Okay, I'll just humor him. Oh, and Dad, can you tell Jenna where I am if you see her? Sure. Well, I'm just gonna follow her tears. Oh, it's not even just like Eric. Okay. It's just the composer for Chrono Trigger. That rules. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, that does sound like a name I have heard of at some point. Famed composer and also steals cures for biological warfare. What's up with the gems? What am I going to get if I get them all? Or is this just so-called free thinkers when they see a gem next to a tree? Grandfather's Daryl. I got something. Alright. Here's the wacky story. Oh Christ, he did it. He really did it. Who did what? A man known as Professor Ilden once worked with me before I retired. He was funded by the national government to develop a cure to diseases such as AIDS. He made a cure, but it was a steroid with other side effects other than just increased muscle mass and blood pressure. It caused people the drug was tested on to metamorphose, well there's our topic, into strange beast, or deformed humans with lupus. The government cut off funding. Professor Ilden went batty and supposedly died in a fire, but I knew better. But I didn't think he would. Do what? Release the opposite of the Unlimiter, which makes humans' immune systems almost non-existent. We're really just, like, I get it. I comprehend the Unlimiter and the Limiter. I don't know why we're having this same conversation like 4 times now. Some people survive. Others don't. How would the limiter be spread? I assume that spread through the air. Yeah, when your grandmother went to town. What? When your grandmother went to town, she told me. So what happens? Quite simple. We die. We die? Yes, it's unavoidable. Pleasant thoughts, everybody. You should stay here. Maybe the limiter molecules will be phased out by the trees. I mean... maybe. What happens? Why is there a dollar sign? Seems kind of melodramatic, doesn't it? Can I go get my family? No, it seems heartless, but with the limiter, they could spread it to us. Is there anything we can do? No, you have to understand, the limiter is not a disease. The virus, yeah, we get it. You don't seem too distraught, man. Everybody can tell this kid's very devoid of emotions. What? Daryl, calm down. Grandpa's gonna give us a talking to, I hope. Ooh, are we gonna get to watch everybody dying in the streets? The world continued as normal for several days. Great epidemics of various diseases. But one day... oh. Oh. Great plagues. Not dysentery, cholera, malaria, smallpox, and pneumonia struck the world population. Thousands died suddenly in the middle of city streets. Hospitals were overcrowded, even with full hospital staff. doctors could not seem to help the victims. Even several cases of severe leprosy had been reported. The leprosy was more like a metamorphosis. People changing into strange beasts, somewhat like wolves and tigers. Death counts have reached into the millions. No one could explain this strange happening. Well... oh, yeah, one of them really did turn into a tiger down there. I see. I have to insist, grandfather. Please let me go down to the city to see if my family's okay. Damn it, you've been bothering me about this for days. You can go, but take this. It will hopefully protect you from the limiter and this. You might need to fend off the metamorphosed people. Gerald's grandfather hands him a radiation suit and a hunting... oh, I'm glad he had both of those on hand. In his treehouse? If you want to stay, go back into the house. Oh, do we get a split? What if I just stay? Oh. Get your ending here. Here's your key for your special ending. Oh, boy. Oh, because I did a good job at the Hungry Hungry Fatties game. Gerald lived another 3 weeks at his grandfather's home until one night. One night there was a disturbance. Ran outside to see his grandfather struggle with a small man with gray hair. His grandfather lost the struggle and was shot in the face. Gerald stood frozen at the door. The man turned to him. Gerald could see a glint from a name tag the man was wearing. It said Ildon. And that was the last thing Daryl saw. Okay, the secret ending is we die. What if I take the do I this? No, okay. What if I don't take the unlimiter and I just go here and die? A little unclear on what all my options are. Oh no, I'm being bit. Not regular lion and bear. Oh, don't make them take multiple hits if they're gonna run this fast at me. The human fell. Death on slamming. Oh no, that was just a bear. I kinda like how, like, erratic these enemies are, actually. A lot of dead people. Daryl leaves the mountains and arrives at the edge of the forest. About 10 corpses are strewn about. They have died from consumption. A disease which makes a person bleed through their skin pores. This is horrible. Faint crying can be heard nearby. Very... we've got all kinds of red. Can I go into the cave and play my Hungry Hungry Hippos again? No. Girl lies up against the cave wall. Is she alive? We'll find out. She's still alive. Oh no, it's Jenna. She's dying. Should he give her the unlimiter, which may morph her into an unidentifiable violent beast, or not? Got options. Ben, are you okay? Oh, well, okay. Not a lot of time. Struck with a deep depression. Well, okay, whatever. This blocked off that exit. Let's try some of these other routes. One of those passages on the right is colored differently. I wonder why. Alright, Jenna, turn into a tiger. Here, Jenna, take this. Once the unlimited pill in her mouth, Jenna visibly becomes healthier. Come on, let's get to my grandfather's. Picks up Jenna and carries her to his grandfather's cabin. Go west. Okay. Weird that it only gave me the one key, but sure. This looks like another happy ending. Daryl takes Jenna back to his home, and his grandfather would not let her come into his home. Daryl watched over her for a week as she got healthier and healthier. For some reason, she wouldn't talk. One day, he noticed she was growing a lot of hair on her arms. She was transforming. He had forgotten the effects of the Unlimiter. Jenna still seemed peaceful as she transformed further. One night, Daryl's grandfather came to his home. Both Daryl and Jenna were gone. The only thing left behind the house were several blood stains on Daryl's bed. The end. We still died. Okay. Yeah, it's a good art. Thing next to the cliff is what seems to be a scientist. His dark gray hair, a big smile, and a soft blue glow. Hello, Wolf. Are you rejoicing in the death of the lambs? Well, who are you, lambs? I'm not a wolf. I'm Professor Ilden. The wolves are the strong who survive, the lambs are the weak who perished. You're Professor Ilden, yeah. We just established this. You murderer. Do you realize what you've done? Yeah. I think the Jedi are evil, etc., etc. Don't push me. I'm already irritated. A man named Mitsuda stole the Unlimiter from me. He can bring the weak back into power. Mitsuda, that's my dad. Don't say this to the man who has killed millions. Oh, well, maybe you should leave. I do believe I killed him. He didn't have the Unlimiter, though. I do. He gave... Don't say these things. I guess you'll be going through a metamorphosis soon. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Daryl. No, I didn't. I didn't eat it yet. I didn't eat my pills. Then I guess I have to kill you. Back off, man. Yes, good. Oh, we needed an RPG battle here. We've got a rage meter. We've got Otacon here. A Pleasant Thoughts RPG system. A rage. Oh, I love the glow. That's great. We do have it looks like we've got lion powered RNG, which is fun. Daryl shoots. Professor Ilden waves a hand. Do I want the line? I guess I want the line over the arrow. This is more challenging than you'd think. My rage meter is full. What do I do now? Oh, I thrash into Ilden with a salvo of 5 bullets. So it does seem like maybe 2 people with guns could definitely take this guy out. It's a shame we only have 1. There we go. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. Maybe the line is unrelated to our actions. When we played the Nexus series, we had a guy like psychically steer a bullet away. Why can't this guy do that? There we go. This, I think, should take him out. Got it. Gerald defeats the god, Professor Ilden. So what if you've killed me? It doesn't matter. The Limiter has been spread across the world. Soon the Earth will be peaceful, with supportable human populations. This is good. Isn't it rational? Are we gonna, like, grow as a person at least? Now that we too see what the purely rational person is like? Yes. Okay, well, maybe we won't. But, oh. Professor Ilden dies with a smile on his face. I guess that was our big awakening, just saying, oh. Oops. I guess this should be our last ending. Didn't we already have the key? Okay, we just don't get a different ending, because this is... Like, we just killed this man, and this man already killed our grandfather. So, that's not a good ending. Either it bugged out, or, go back here. Either it bugged out, or they ran out of time and just didn't get to actually code in a proper extra ending. Game's doing, like, a bad job with its messages. But again, considering the time limit, I think there's a good amount here. We've got some story. Actually, here, let me... Is this any different if I don't have... Because now I use the unlimiter. Oh, okay. I just got infinite unlimiter. Yeah, okay. So that's what that ending is always going to be. Yeah, it's not a crazy attitude for a kid to have. But it is very funny now. Alright, still the same. I think we're just supposed to get... I don't know how we're supposed to get the blue ending. Also, we're mad about Portugal in this ending. Paris Ilden was defeated, even so the limiter had already been sent into the air. Not just millions had died from long dead disease, billions had. Oh no, we don't learn a lesson at all. Daryl's like, yeah, this is an improvement. Billions are dead, and now the world is a better place, huh? Sorry, kid. I think they saw, like, Soylent Green or something, like, the week before they made this. What a shame. Oh, wait, at some point... If this game had a sequel, he might finally grow as a person. He's like, the first cracks are starting to show in some of these endings. He feels incomplete now that his family is gone. Not wanting to see more people die, like his closest friend Jenna did, he had a crop duster spread the unlimiter in his town. His actions were soon known worldwide as Daryl's Folly, as all of the survivors in the town eventually turned feral and went through metamorphosis into beasts. They all died. Daryl knew nothing else. The end. Sorry for Portugal. Pleasant thoughts, everybody. I think that's everything to that one. That was quite the start. We're golden here. Oh, what? We definitely didn't see this. Done. Poo, poop, and poopa. Good labels. I guess maybe we were supposed to, like, defend the cabin? People die. I'm calling it. I keep saying cabin, but no, like, the window is here. We do live in a big tree for a little while. Good X-Lax marketing. Cliff. Justify yourself. Ending-o-matic. Yeah, no, that's everything. Well, you heard it here first. We'll just let billions die. It'll be great. No notes. Sorry, kid. Please listen to the Jennas in your life. You'll thank them for it in the end. Well, I hope you enjoyed those pleasant thoughts. That was a powerful one to start on. Let's see what we can do next. Can anything compare with that? I feel like that's going to be a highlight of this. Abyss. I gotta write these names down. Abyss. Dragonlord. Dragonlord production. The cave look is in summer 2000. Metamorphosis. To transform. Oh, I was gonna say a Webster's defines this joke, but okay. A change in appearance, character, condition, or function. This rules. Oh, the year's 2020, you don't say. Technology has advanced, and new research has proven ways to change objects or people to different forms. Using a special form of energy drawn from outer space, the Metamorphosis Chamber was created. You are Craig Rizzo, scientist. The Artificial Metamorphosis Field. What a good name. After a test failed on this man, he was sent to his room to recuperate. What BI? This Laboratories Inc. 431. Do you remember anything? Sorry, Mr. Rizzo, I don't. Oh no! Sir, are you alright? Oh. Die. What? Oh. Okay. Let's never forget Craig Rizzo. Guess we're going for quite the twist. Are we dead? Or did we live because we... Okay, we lived because we narked. I gotta get him before he reaches the room. What a good drawer. A clean syringe. and your gun in GoldenEye. Grab the pistol out of the drawer and load it with 30 ammunition. Anything else? No. What is this? Oh, we can just go in the void. Yeah, you don't want us to explore it, then, do you? Okay, what kind of engine we got here? Or no, I guess we're chasing them. We're not being chased. Chasing the enemy. The object here is to kill the enemy before he kills you, reaches the AM room. Make use of your 30 bullets. Make use of your 3-0 bullets. They were doing that on the title screen with O's instead of zeros for 2000. I guess, again, that was also the style at the time. Suggest you save, damn it. Alright, I'll try. Oh. I shot the terrorist twice. I did a great job. Oh, that was... You made this whole cool little engine for this, huh? I'm loving the scrolling wall textures, as absurd as they are. What happens if we fail? Run slower. I don't think the slower and faster do anything. And I can see that top player clone doesn't seem to have anything to the left or right. Let's just get shot. Pierces your heart, die instantly. Well, it looks really neat. Fast motion. I don't want to wait a full minute. I'm sure that the actual... Or I guess I can here. The timer's still ticking? No. Okay. I would have... Because I can't just speed up the game because I will get shot. Alright. Well, we killed a terrorist. I've got a dead terrorist here, who I was experimenting on. Whoa. I ain't dead, fool. Some of your scientists are such geeks. Ha ha ha. Now to the AM room. This must be it. Oh yeah, are we gonna metamorphosize into a tiger in this game too? Intelligence increase. Oh no! This terrorist is going to be the smartest gang member. Please set type of metamorphosis. Intelligence increase. Please stand in the metamorphosis chamber. Oh, this is a great animation. How dare you? Oh, the cops are here. Oh. We have no time to waste. If they reach this room, we're finished. They'll use the ray to metamorph the whole goddamn planet. A lot of these games so far have just resulted in everybody on Earth dying. Okay, we're gonna do the same engine, but the player? Or no, we suddenly have 1,000 bullets. Oh, well, here we go. This is sort of like G-Bike from Final Fantasy VII. Well, thank you for crediting it. You have to take out the enemy. The behavior is based on color. Should not say how long it'll last. I mean, again, there's a timer. You will want to turn your sound off. I advise that you save as well, Sir Abel. Let's see what we're in for audio-wise. Red heads on, yellow attempts to pass, and blue unpredictable. Oh! Some classic FPS difficulties. I'll say blood. I mean, I have... Okay, I was about to say, I have 1,000 bullets, but no. Harris reached the AM room and turned the world into oblivion. Yeah, a lot of people are playing that lately. What with that remake? Okay, this might be challenging. Maybe I'll try a lower difficulty. What's the easiest look like? Okay, this actually seems like a good strategy. I wonder if one of them will eventually go up so many times that they don't end up lining up. Also, I mean, I guess it's because of the lower difficulties that we're only getting red. Yeah, it's also not very... doesn't feel very like the little motorcycle chase. Oh. For one thing, you don't die instantly in that, because that would have made it bad instead of fun. I think we got them all. We'll go check the floor below. You stay here and guard the room. Oh. Who the hell are you? I am the one known as Abyss, and with that metamorphosis gun, I will be able to take over planets and rule the universe. Does he have, like... Magitech armor? Is how I'm choosing to see his little suit. He might just be very large. We love a Final Fantasy here. Killing Abyss is easy. Using some strategy, select a command from the list that pops up when the RTB meter is filled. Basically your typical RPG battle, except the meters are random time battle rather than active time battle. Oh god, so it's going to be random when we can even attack? Is that what that means? I guess it adds some variety, but gun or stab? Start with gun. Good animation. What's the other? The Dragonlord. His animations are on point. Visuals are really nice for a single day. Alright, I used some strategy, and my strategy was to use my gun. Actually, I should have at least tried the surge attack. I didn't pay attention to how quickly he died. Gotta see the animation for that, or if it does anything. Sorry, he didn't do the cool Psywave attack. That's great. There's some neat visuals in this. Stab him. Okay. I don't think that's going to make enough of a difference. Nope, wrong game. Just run up to this man in his armor and stab him with a needle. It's not over. Oh. Again, nice animation. Oh. Don't turn a ping pong path into gameplay. Run from the fire. Go through the maze and run the hell away from the fire. The exit is marked with 2 passages. And the fire is Super Mecha Elite Fire 2020. So it can penetrate walls. Save, please. Oh, I think it's going to shoot through the breakables? Can I? No, I can't. Oh. Oh, I see. It's fire that's actually actively trying to kill me. It's malicious. It has intent. That's going to make this hard. This seems like it's not going to be, like, feasible. Well, I guess maybe if it's putting... I mean, I guess if I make it around that bend, it'll probably be doable. I'll give it another try or two. It can be done. I hope. Ah! How fast can I mash? It's also like, if I get a good lead, then it'll start moving horizontally. Man. Oh, I forgot to look at, like, the judges' notes that we have for these. You gotta see what people's comments were on this stuff. Especially that last one. Oh, that's just disaster. You're really at the mercy of which way it starts to move. This feels way too much like luck more than anything else. If it was a scripted pattern that tore through the walls, I think you could actually make this, like, an intense chase. But, instead I'm just, like, hoping to not die. Yeah, like... This is the meanest fire I've ever seen. Let's try cheesing it a little bit. Give myself some... 2 broken legs, trying to. Now, see, like, if it goes, there's just... Alright. You know, I mean, if I cheat slightly, even then, that was... And so, the laboratory exploded into fire and debris. Artificial metamorphosis was never experimented with again. The method was forever forgotten. I'm glad we learned our lesson. You ran out of time, didn't you? Credits, because I'm too lazy to make this look good. Everything by Dragonlord. For the summer 2K. 24 hours of ZZT. Greets. Smash Bros. Is not a Mario game. And, wow, Elite like Jeff K. Okay. Enjoy your shoutouts, everybody. But again, that was still pretty ambitious. I gotta look up those scores again. I completely forgot. that we had them. 2,000. Okay. Let's see, Dragonlord. Actually, does this match? Because we also had like one person's scores. Are these identical? Because that'll make it a lot easier if they're all in here. The comments are weird here. This is not... Okay, well... The scores file that I have gives this game gives Abyss a 7 out of 10 with the comment of neat stuff. Whereas the other comments give it some lower scores and say, it looks like it would have been rather nice if it had worked out properly. Lots of cool new gameplay engines. Second challenge was way too hard even on the wussy level. Well, I knew the strat. Too short, but nice gameplay ideas. Ending is hilarious. Is it? You say so. Let's see, DPLObster. Is that in here? There it is. Okay, one judge gives it an 8 out of 10, just saying, I like it. The pleasant thoughts. The one says, nice. Passable plot. Mostly good graphics. Thought out to some extent. And great storyline and great graphics. Probably my favorite game in the contest. Okay, yeah, I guess, like, the kids love billions dying. I'm the odd one out here for not caring much for the story to that. I'm just not rational enough, I suppose. There was something I wanted to do real quick here with these. I guess not really. Alright, let's try, Oh, right, I wanted to see... Top 3... Okay, it didn't place top 3. These scores are not listed in any actual order. So figuring out what place something got is a little bit more effort. But alright. You can see Final Fantasy is in the air. Shocking nobody. What we got next? How will the Earth die this time? E24 ZZT. Find the Fnork. Find the Fnork. A Raichu game. This'll be good. Hello, player. In this game, you have to find the Fnork, a small furry animal that can metamorph into various inanimate objects. To find the Fnork, you have to search throughout the room. You will get hints from various objects. Oh, judges, if this game is disqualified, give it a score anyways. Please, thank you. Why would this one be disqualified? So far, it seems like it's going to be using the theme. Don't know how exciting it'll be. Your reminder reads, yeah, I guess this is just prop hunt. Enough with the rhymes. You're going to find the Fnork and the place where you keep your hot dogs. Well, that might make it a little too easy, honestly. Hot. Them Fnorks ain't here, but to find one, go get a beer. Okay, I mean, the fridge. It's the fridge. You won't find it here, you won't find it there, but you can take a Spam and eat the ham. Fnork isn't on the table, or the Tower of Babel. You can use the object the Fnork is in, and use it to serve some guests. TV? Is the couch not facing the TV? You can find the Fnork in the place you go to find lunch. I'm loving these clues. Old Coca-Cola is by the location in which you can find the Fnork. I'm curious if this is randomized at all. I'd be interested if it was. The refrigerator. Open. Squeak. You have found the Fnork. Proceeding to the next board. Oh man, actually, is there gonna be... Oh, okay. This time we play different... Okay, that was just easy mode. Each thing will ask you a question. The answer to the question is a hint. The question will be, where do you keep your hot dogs? Oh, it lets you see stuff. Hows? What? What happens if I pick something stupid? No, not binoculars? It's TV then? I mean, does that just mean it's in the TV? Oh. It's in the pot. Well. Oh, and we got a passenger. What other great clues? No, okay, you just didn't actually update it. Yeah, you really didn't update it. Oh wait, it worked that time? Oh no, that was the last board. That makes sense. Okay. But you still didn't update. Hey, a pie. Okay, we do have a second hint. What was large filled room has lots of light bulb-like objects and was used only by scientists. Pokemon. Yeah, but these aren't guiding me to the pot. I'm finding this one very confusing. I want to see what this is. Find the Fnork in the boulder maze? Oh, some of them flash. The last level of this game. So listen up. Let me tell you the story of a guy who lives in a blue... Okay. Fnork is transformed to one of these blocks. Find the right block and you'll be rewarded with an endgame from this horrible off-topic son of a... Save every step. Most of these are boulders, and if you take a misstep, you shall and will cover an important passageway. I mean, it looks like there's like 2 options. Left wall and bottom wall. This might not actually be coded. I mean, there's nothing else other than the end game, they said. So there's 3. Oh, nope, I just didn't find the Fnork. Alright. Not quite on par with some of these other ones. But who knows, maybe it was rushed. Let's see. 1 out of 10. Last board is screwed. The other judges' notes are 2.6 average. Blug, says one. Borkin, says another. And interesting concept. Not much fun to play, though, and I'm not sure it had much to do with the topic of the contest. Well, at least they didn't disqualify it. That's the Fnork. Let's see what's next. Fishfood. The change. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna run the ad break now. Then we will see what Fishfood's game is. I'm sure it will be a treat. Cool. So, hang on tight. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Everybody. Well, let's see what Fishfood is bringing us today. I know there's probably some expectations with that name, but I think this is from his more gritty period. We'll see. Oh, Previously on 24 Hours of ZZT, the Polaris Murders, Alicina, Simmofo. Always fun to be a cliche. Here's a progress log and what I eat and stuff. Myth releases topic and forgets to tell the time. 10 people instantly drop out. Well, that's fun. Late for her own contest, huh? Finish title and menu. Think how little my plot has to do with the topic. Spend 30 minutes realizing it's put dir player, not put player dir. It face helped me out, and I got my bridge unwonked. That's good. I hate when my bridge is wonked. Spent 45 minutes creating one board. This may not be good. I celebrate by drinking Asdas Continental Lager. Ooh la la. I'm honestly 50-50 on if this guy is confessing to underage drinking or not. I know he's British, but I don't know if he's 18. Finish half of the village's board graphics. Want to get the entire village done by 4:30. Oh, you actually did go Napoleon. What time did it start for you? Well, I guess 8 o'clock. You're still going all night. Oh, not too far. Had 30-minute happy hour. Talk to drag some other people. Hear about more people dropping out because of the topic. I don't think it's a bad topic. I don't think it's the best topic. But I think metamorphosis is pretty, like, just, like, you know, as we've been seeing, people are turning into tigers. There you go. That's all you need. Things are changing. But okay. He could have done time or something. Why wasn't the topic time? But no, they chose a lame-ass topic. Starting to get tired now at 3 a.m. Pushed on by the urge to make my game neat. I'm on schedule and I hope to get all the village programming done by 4:30. I can't wait to see this village now. Went to make coffee. Couldn't find kettle, so created fish coffee out of some ice cream. 2 teaspoons of coffee. Lots of sugar and some water. Oh my god. Looked yellow, but tasted strangely nice. Decided to patent recipe. Did you just stir instant coffee into some ice cream and water? And sugar? Uh-oh, 5:15. Realized 4:30 deadline was a little optimistic. Take a break. Make micro pizza at 5:45 a.m. Ugh. Sit and eat it. Make the chat report. Started building the first wilderness board and the plus look shit for chapter 1. This is going to be insane. Deleted. Move the finally finished the board, and then started thinking about how trees would make the perfect murders because no one would... You've been up too late. Because no one would suspect them, and even if they did, they wouldn't have a motive. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this and the next thing Snorb releases. Decided it's time for bed. Okay, so you got a good 6 hours of sleep. 7 hours to go, and I'm about halfway through this game. I guess this is like a real documented all-nighter. Roughly. It seems more like it's because of the time zone difference than anything else, but somebody stayed up until 6:30 in the morning. Get dressed, have a shower, eat some Cocoa Pops. Rush to finish. The end. Half pint of chocolate milk. My beer. Toffee crisp biscuits. My Fishfood coffee. Cocoa Pops. It's good to have the context. I think every game should have this information in it, honestly. Alright. As a note, whatever was a thing first used by saying. Names or chapters have gotten from a rather good piece of interactive fiction. Special thanks to Ixel. Please stop calling me. Samros, Dragon, Face, Knight, Medicu. Finding out the difference between a tavern and an inn. Draco, you created the oh dear and the whole caps thing back before we were all born. Happy now. Benko, as we saw in his entry, they're all having fun playing Seaman on the Dreamcast. A lot of call-outs, shout-outs. I love you all. Oh. Oh, man. Okay, are we going to get to the game soon? For many years of Fish Egg 24 Hours of ZZT games, we decided to go and do our own thing. The result for me is this, an RPG! I've always wanted to create a proper cliché ZZT RPG, but could never be bothered. It's not a bad little game. Due to the huge amount of people dropping out, it seems like it should get a nice tidy score. Yay, sirs. Oh dear. Chapter 1. Lurk. Okay, it's a pretty big village. On text description, we can type plus look. Other note, don't enter the armory until you are ready to leave. This is the one place in Treller you can call your own. It's a cozy village situated between two towns and close to the edge of the island. You grew up here, and despite your constant need to go out and explore the world, you have found both friends and neighbors. It's a pity that this time it brings such bad news. This time back, it brings such bad news. What will happen to your home if those creatures get... What creatures? What will you do without Rarin? What Rarin? Your head is pounding from questions and from pain, and you feel the need to talk to someone. You smile at the sight of the armory and begin towards it, and then immediately veer in a different direction because you told me not to go there first. And there's no actual description for the look command. You just told me to type in. But okay. Erdrick's house. Oh, is that me? Am I the Dragon Quester here? Goes to cottage. Not what I would expect from a Fishfood game, but as he says, he's not doing the fish egg thing. There's something in this bed. Embroidery thing I did when I was young. Mom refused to take it down, and over the years it seems to become part of the wall. I love you, Mommy and Daddy. You smile. Aw. Eddie. I'm so glad you're home again. Did you get your money? It's quite a big amount this time. Would you like some tea or some berry juice? What have you been doing? I've been traveling and I bring grave news. Please tell me what's going on, because I don't know. Rarin has died. He was killed by these things. They seem to be invincible. They move fast and they change shape whenever you see them. That is incredibly bad news. You think they might get to our village? I'm going to go and see Zelen. He will know what to do, I'm sure. He is always right. Rarin is dead. You and Zelen must do what you can to keep the village out of danger. Okay. We're really jumping right into the thick of it, I guess. Despite the fact that 22 summoners have passed since you were born, your mother still likes to give you your pocket money. She stores in your room until you return. There are 20 GPs in my stash. Take them. I'm loving this forked carpet we've got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I live here now. Oh man, just seeing that big log of all the work that went into making this big village, and the first building we go into has a passage here that traps us in. Ouch. Magdred, I'm Magan's wife, Magdred. We're incredibly busy getting ready for the adventurers. I would like to know more about these, like, horrible creatures. Okay, prices includes a free meal voucher. Cheaper than anyone else. No plant pots available. What? I don't think, yeah. I guess we got blue plants, but no pots. And it's closed. Get ready for adventuring season. Gonna be a lot of you warriors out here going through to the spoils of the wilderness. Tell you though, you don't want to be meeting a phantom or even an acid snail out there. This is pure RPG, huh? What great rumors can we learn at this tavern? Nemo. Sit, drink, and be merry. Reinhardt. Good food. Ageless. You gots to live life to the full. You know? I've been drinking all day long, and I suddenly realized, bam, I'm wasting my life. So tomorrow, I'm gonna get out there and make something of myself. You hear me? Colorful cast. Dagmar alone. Talk about her cool. Mono's here. Ithario. So many names. Well, it's not really offering me a drink. Okay. Come to the bar, not gonna drink. I like the variety in the building shapes. Village Armory. Gainy. Our grassy bridge. Aaron. Yeah, I mean, congratulations, Fishfood. You got all the generic NPCs down. Make me want to hurry this along here. Everyone loves the mayor. Who's probably also the elder. Zelenon Lesgy. The mirror reflects your battle-weary and sad face. You think again about what's going to happen to the village. Again, is this just everybody dies? Hello, I do not believe we have met. Excuse me. I am Zellen's new flatmate. He's a pretty cool person, you know. Yeah, he proves to be very useful and great friend. Okay. None of this is anything. It's just boards for the sake of boards. And I wound up on the other side. I'll be rational and say that this beautiful river is just water. There are big spoils for it, you know that? They have space and money problems. We turned the school into a nursery and built a playroom downstairs. This was a good idea. Just interrupt class here. Oh, we don't get to see what they're learning. Or go down to the basement. Okay, Erica's babysitting. Give me something. Can I learn about these creatures in the library? Not many a day we see you studying the tomes. Too busy with the fists to think about the brain, I would say. I love this character. The book is titled ITID. Yeah, that sounds great. Links are about to shut the book and see this. The alternative company. Oh, this is a plug. You create games that need something to slap on the title screen? Of course you do. So why not join ITID today? Those with web access can just point their browser to the old trap.cx domain. Yeah. Man. There's probably a lot of lost gold on those old pages. Those who are interested can also find a lot more from there. Waste time with us. That was subtle. Thank you, fish. How to fight. Is this going to be a touch combat game? The main two ways a man can protect himself from danger is by using a gun or a sword. The sword is cheaper and more useful. Okay, touch enemy. Shoot bullet. Nothing too surprising here. This guy's discovering the reading rainbow. In jokes for the modern man. Okay, hang on. The world of Medina has many subtle cameos of the ZCT community, as well as some obvious ones for those who know what's going on. Some, however, will be laughed at only by a select few people. Thank you for explaining what an in-joke is. Secrets of the world. There are secrets. Most of them are found by touching things you shouldn't, exploring to the full. Some of them are only found if the gods want you to. Okay, another fluffy room. When's the fun stuff happening? Is there still the armory and I guess just the elder? Nope. Okay. Don't need to go to the mayor's house. I mean, fair enough. I don't know why we need to go to any of these other places, really. Was it the ferry? No, that's my house. Which one was the armory? Okay. Selling. I wish we could meet again under happier circumstances, but you must help me. Raren is dead. The village may be in serious trouble. I saw creatures. We tried to fight. I ended up barely surviving. They changed shape. They move so fast. What do you think of this, Zelen? No, not the prophecy, not the change, not the metamorphosis. We must go to the mayor at once. Oh, okay. Do what you must here, then come to the mayor's house. This is urgent, my friend. I am glad I got all the dawdling out of the way in advance. Look at that, fast travel. And now I can go to the mayor's house and steal his gems? No. That's how you know he's the mayor. Oh. I mean, they treat the receptionist nice. This is a big room, big window, big desk. I thought that was going to be the mayor. You don't say anything about you? Oh. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay. Those were chairs, and we're both seated on the opposite side of the desk. I see. We're in danger. There are creatures. Yep. Okay. Do these be the ones, Mayor? The ones in the prophecy? Ellen, Erdrick, I believe you may be the only ones that can save the island. Could happen tomorrow, or could happen today. But more than the village is at stake. Much more. The prophecy. What does it entail exactly? Says Chair. It speaks of a race of creatures so great in power that it can shift reality itself. Change it. What? It can metamorphosize into many shapes to confuse its foe, and more importantly, it wants to destroy all of Medina. And we have to call for help. We can't stop these things. Help won't arrive from the mainland for at least 48 hours. We need to act fast. There is a way to stop them. Magic. Magic? Magic hasn't been used for hundreds of years. We can't just learn it in... You may not have to. There are a tiny tribe living in the catacombs that can help you. Find them. They will tell you more. But you're wasting time. Go. Alright, off to the catacombs. Oh. Chapter 2, Unite. Oh no, not a split path. That's not a long one. 2 routes we can take. I don't think there's much difference. Choose a path. Oh, we're just completely blind. Fork in the road. How's the right side looking today? Rotten. Oh, deadly rabbits. Biting my legs. A new violence game. Purple rabbit, watch out. What about these guys? A beast. A hyper bunny's head. Very much just mashing, which is probably for the best. You said there were secrets, and if this isn't a secret, I'm going to be very annoyed. Check the obvious spot first. No? I'm going to be very annoyed. Yeah, no, there's no stats on this board. None of these are going to be passages or fakes or anything. Well, I guess they could be fakes. What was the point of that? Oh, fire wasps, sure. I like the enemy variety, even if they're pretty samey, but whatever. The phantom senses your zone. You can just leave. That's so good, actually. Most phantoms wouldn't do that. Watch out for the hypervigilance. Trail of blood. Oh, fish. You didn't connect your boards right. Let's see if the alternate path works. Oh, yeah, okay, you weren't kidding. That's not really any different. Why did you prioritize this? Rabbits and beasts. Such a strange decision when you only have 24 hours to be like, I'm going to make two pretty much identical paths. I guess these boards don't really take long once the enemies are coded, though. Oh, this one actually splits, though. Hang on, what's this one's deal? There's a rock. There's another fork. just slaying some druids on the road? Sure. Yeah, I can't go back, so is this a good way or a bad way to go? Okay. We wouldn't want to miss this. Sorry, sneezing. Nothing, this is just... This is just where the bunnies keep their victims? What? Well, that's not correct. The game's got a couple of problems. Oh, actually, this is the druid board that I want to be on. We'll just... You know... Just take out these frail druids. Oh, the bugs aren't even moving. Oh, this actually looks kind of neat, though. Oh, big. Yeah, we just walk in, this tribe will be there. No, we have to go down a few levels first. Don't worry, it's nothing we can't handle. Eat this carrot. Yum. You eat the carrot and gain 20 health. Here we go. Okay, I guess we were supposed to pop out on the other side, but we didn't line things up right. I like the sky. Chapter 3. think. I wonder what game these are from. Don't like this. Was I supposed to start on this passage? It doesn't look it. No, because the key is over there. A lot of passage errors and just board connection troubles in this one. I guess we should at least see what some of these things are. I mean, it's just going to be rats and skeletons, almost 100%. Nope, the bat. Okay. Feels the pain of your sword. They don't... There's a bit of lag. The cave dweller. Okay, aren't we looking for the people who live in the cave? Oh, we suppressed the key message. Now we'll have some torches for the next board. Oh, how long is this one? Oh, you're suppressing my messages. I can't see how long it is. You got me. 5 health. Peace. I'm not going the long way around. Bear? Yeah, bear. Yeah, I mean... It's repetitive. Not, not the worst dungeon crawl I've seen, but... I can really feel the time constraints. I feel very much like this is just very haphazardly designed. The more boards you have, the more impressive it is, I suppose. So, well, sorry for the bear. That's badly wounded. I didn't do it. Oh, sorry, did that medkit not disappear? Well, I don't feel bad about this at all. Oh man, we got a lot of, like, broken stats. I'm jumping around on empties all the time. Another day, another wishing keys were visible in darkness. Why are they not? It would be so much better, and if you really wanted to hide a key, you could still just use an object. Everybody would be just so much happier. 2 keys. Who is injuring these bears, and how? That's this way. I'm just gonna bump into a bear somewhere along these lines. Where's the other key? Yeah, I mean... I don't even think I have to actually fight anybody. No. Not at this point. Okay. The underground village. After battling down 3 levels of dungeon, find a passage leading off into the village. Tribe seem friendly, and Zelen suggests that you should go see the leader as soon as possible. No. I will see everything else first. I will visit the Ginhink. Healers. Well, I'm actually pretty good on that. Hello, dear. I was just about to make some fire wasp tart. Would you like some? I guess not. Healers. I need space to do my meditation. I mean, you can't... I mean, it's a good thing there was an infinite med kit, but, like... all of this is just very sterile decoration. What is it like outside? I hear it's too bright and sunny for our skin, and it's too dangerous to just walk out anyway. Kennel. An overgrounder. And for hundreds of years, people have lived together in peace. I wonder if that will change. Ganon? You know, a lot of you overgrounders call us freaks and uncivilized. This just isn't true. Aw. I'm sorry, Ganon. Inn is closed. We do not have time or interest in making another inn. Again, secretary with the big desk. Any secrets? I've been told there were supposed to be secrets. And you've got all these good opportunities for them. Alright, tell your story. There's a way to stop this, but we must hurry. Underneath this village is a force so great it can destroy even the most pure of evil. We must get there as soon as possible. It is only one level down. Go, I will catch up. Chapter 4. Expire. Is it a big rock? The villagers started chanting. Me and Zelen had no idea what was going on. Flash of bright light, a huge sound. I blacked out. Floating island? You don't say. Uh-oh. Oh. That is my story. When we woke up, we were in the healer's hut with the villagers standing over us. They said the crystal had been powerful enough to destroy the change and many other evils on the island. I had breathed a sigh of happiness. The village is safe, and probably the whole world. But for how? Oh, so we're not going to actually get to fight the evil monsters that we were told about? Evil can never really be destroyed. But for now, I can look out my window and feel safe. Thank you for listening to my story. Goodbye. Or were we on a float? They said the island at the beginning of the game. Were we on a floating island? Guess. I feel like maybe you shouldn't have made like 10 boards for buildings just to have a single object say, hello, I baked some cookies. I think this one never got to really get off the ground. Its dungeon crawling was fine, but like, none of it seemed relevant to anything that was supposedly happening in the story. The change. What are people saying about the change? Nobody's saying anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, actually, no. 0 comments. 6 out of 10. How about the other judges? 6 out of 10 overall. He's right. It's a cliche RPG. Looks like plenty of effort went into it, and the graphics are decent enough. Nice graphics. I like both towns. Second one looks creepy. A couple bugs. And, passages don't connect. Lots of material here. I liked the ending screen. That was nice. But otherwise, pretty whatever. Let's see. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to go for one more. I think we can squeeze one more in. It'll be GChucky's game here. There's quite a lot on this title screen alone. What's the name of it? Then arose an evil sorcerer, one so obsessed with death and hatred that he cursed the heavens and brought forth a plague, one that would rid the earth, the only species to constantly take from the world and never give back. This is just what the kids were into these days. Never give back what they took from evil one named Rathma sought to rid the world of the human species, to purge their existence from the earth, and to restore true nature to the world. Okay. A little dramatic. Oh, Canada! Why is this opening with Oh, Canada? Actually, will we get a rendition? Ah. That's already a letdown. I would love to hear Oh, Canada in PC speaker form. Why? Why is that not? What is the purpose again? ZZT games have to have menus. Bloodstream. I guess that's the name of this? Be a veritable genocide? I guess that's the name I'm gonna go with for now. The year is 1253. It was just another day. In the life of Vincent. Oh, what a nice day it is. It is, isn't it? Well, yes, that's why I said, oh, this is off to a great start. Yes, what a cliched opening to the game. Let's see, how long are we going to argue? Well, I'm going to go to work. Vincent was on his way to work. I understand the joke. I hope we've gotten it out of our system. Where do you work here in 1253? At a magic shop. That's odd my boss isn't here. I suppose I'll just get started. Soon, a caped man comes in. Is that Sephiroth? I was getting worried. Okay. I'll get a vial of immolation. You know, it's kind of weird when you just ask for it, isn't it? But okay, sure. That'll be 50G. Come again, for all your immolating needs. Oh! How often does that happen? What's wrong with you? Ha ha ha! God damn. Well, that wasn't good. I mean, if we weren't constantly arguing with the narrator, I'd be into this so far. I feel nauseous. Yeah, I mean, you did get press up twice. Why? Oh, the cutscene fake out? Why did you even put me in the corner? Must go to bathroom. I guess that's our outhouse. Over there. Do we get to spend any time on the rest of these things? No. Okay, yeah, well, why do we even go in the front door? Gigantic toilet. Okay, must feel better. Vomits. Our hero has vomited. Pain. Our hero has vomited up flesh. Yuck. Yuck. That was unpleasant. Chuck can't draw for shit. No, I think you actually did a good job. I don't want to keep looking at this, actually. I'd much rather move on, thank you. The next day. Everybody loves this kind of little chapter break too, apparently. Oh, I've... Gasp. Cockroach? What did I metamorphosize into? My god, you've shrunk. Oh, I'm just a tiny guy. It has to do with that caped man. Gotta get some help. The Canyon of the Magi. Please do shut up. Oh, the world map. The town of Quaylam. To the other town on the river. No need. Okay. Cross river. Okay, yeah, this would seem like an important place. Vincent asks for a ride. Give me a ride. Where to? Canyon, yeah. I can't take you right there. I can take you across the river. Do I have my G's? What is this framing for the player? Oh. I'm noticing a timer ticking down with my points. Okay, I'm the narrator. I need a way across too, you know. Well, at least we got that joke out of it. That's fun. Oh, it's just how long. What was... Why'd you make a whole little engine for this? Uh-oh, are we shrinking again? Nope, Jesus Christ alive, I'm even small. Yeah, we're just shrinking a lot. Alright, little man. Weird. Weird game. Nice mountain pass. Alright, man, we get the joke. Danger was lurking nearby. RPG battle? Yeah, you know it. Narrator Vincent Rathma. Oh, the narrator gets to fight with us. That's actually fun. As with other RPG battles, this one is not absolutely bug-free. Occasionally, the heal spell will not work because it is already dealing damage to that character. For that, I apologize. I urge you to save before starting. Oh, narrator, use fire. Vincent, use stab drive. I think it's cool that we're, like, taking our attacks simultaneously. I'm worried if that is gonna screw up the damage. And I also wonder if it's even intentional, because we all have our own little meters. Regular attacks. I wonder if these are, like, the correct oh, shit. This one actually does have a custom font. I just remembered. I'm wondering why this looks so weird. Oh, man. I screwed this one up. Hang on. Oh, dear. Hang on. I done goofed. That's a mistake. What's the fonts? Oh, I feel like a fool. I can't believe I forgot about the fonts. Alright, we're not going to play the whole game from the beginning. I just want to take a look at some of what's different here. It is not that radically different, but I know at least, like, once we shrink. Oh man, now we gotta look at the toilet again. I like the lettering though, honestly. Okay, we wake up. Oh, okay. Yeah. We are just a little guy. Alright. I'm gonna jump back to the... There we go. This looks much better. Look at how tiny we are. And now we've got, like, a sword and a staff. That makes much more sense than funny-looking E's. Hope this is all working. Colorful effects. Got that going for it. I feel like the health bar is like objects turning into breakables. It looks like it takes like multiple shots for some of these like tiles to disappear. Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah. Woohoo, we did it. Vincent had done it. The arguing with the narrator is actually funnier when the narrator is physically there with us. I'm slowly warming up to it now. With the background. It's great. My gut instinct would be to go into that lake. Oh no. Must get to the lake. I can feel it, I'm coming back. Vincent was morphing back. Back to his original self. Hell yeah, woohoo! What? Where am I? What happened here? What? That seemed incorrect. Well, here's our credits. Thanks to the judges for being fair. I ate cookies. This looks like the board is corrupt, and we managed to get it to, like, partially load? That seems... It seems like there's things missing from the bottom of this. Hang on. Oh, but this is... weird. What happened there? Cookies, M&M's, Pepsi, baked ziti, one 25-cent bag of Lay's potato chips, and lifesavers. All that good stuff. The end. This was a 24 hours of ZZT game entitled Bloodstream. The title has nothing to do with the game, it just sounded cool. You might have noticed, oh, the game had a large amount of Diablo 2 references. Rathma is where the Necromancers live, Canyon of the Magi is placed in Act 2. There were other references, but I can't remember them. Hope you enjoyed my game. It took me 7:55 hours to make. Started at 3 p.m. and at 10:55. I listened to a whole bunch of MP3s. Most are from the Xenogears OST, Final Fantasy 7 and 8, Smashing Pumpkins, BT, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Aren't cliched games just so much fun to play? Thank you, Chuck. We do smell what you're cooking. I mean, it integrated the theme nicely, at least. I think it had that going for it. The RPG battle was serviceable. Wasn't bad with only one fight. I can deal with that. For what we got. Anyways, I definitely crashed the ZT now, so if that's not a good stopping point, I don't know what is. So let's see what the judges had to say, and then we'll call it a day for today. Let's see here. We've got no comments from the mystery judge. They're all mystery judges, actually, but 6 out of 10. As for the others, 6.5 average. One of them says, surprisingly likable. Other says, story/cinemas that was both interesting and annoying at the same time. Short game, not much challenge, one RPG battle. And some fairly cool graphics. Humorous, but really, really short. The font was sort of useless, but cool. Yeah, I hadn't considered. I wonder if the font got made. I guess it would probably have had to. I don't know how many custom fonts would have, like, multiple sizes of smiley faces like that otherwise. It's an interesting thing to prioritize. Pretty neat. Not bad. I think we got a fun little set here. I have to say DPLObster's horrible billions die game was probably the most interesting of them, though. Raichu's was kind of nothing. Fish's was too generic. And Chucky's was pretty much the same, except, you know, the narrator, it tried to have something to it. There was a hook there, even if it wasn't a hook I particularly cared much for. But that'll do for today. I think we got, how many did we get through? Another 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is going to be a process. There's a lot of them. Oh, so many of them. But alright. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all had fun today. I know I did. I think we got a fun set of games here. As always, if you enjoy the stream, any follows, subscriptions, any kind of support, greatly appreciated. You can always spread the word to some other folks who might be interested in seeing some of these old games in their weird contexts. We will be back again on Friday at 6 o'clock Pacific. We're going to actually start the month of Megazooks all through May. Every Friday, and I think every other Sunday I'm going to go with. I'm going to be just checking out some Megazooks games and sticking to a smaller number. Last year I just sampled pretty much as much as I could. I'd rather actually sit down and try and finish some of them this time, if that's a possibility. So do stick around for that. Then next Sunday we'll be back again with some more 24 hours of ZZT games. I think that's about all there really is to report currently. Nothing else exciting. Yeah. Oh, one last time, thank you all for watching. Hope you all had fun. Hope to see you next time. Later.